What? This guy, he tripped and fell in the back of McDonald's. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me.
Hey guys, it's Lozana. We're back today. We're going to do a tier list of all the NFL teams about halfway through the season on how well they've done. Today we got special guest Robert on. All right, bro. And also, we also got Ace here.
What's good?
They're not usually part of the group on this channel, but they're here for the rankings today since nobody else is.
You like the NFL?
Yeah.
All right. We like the National Football League. We ain't like none of that shishty shit
every night.
Yeah. All right, let's start it off.
Dak Prescott every night.
We got the Arizona Cardinals. What do we think?
They're 2-5. They're 2-5. They go D tier. They're 2-5.
Yeah, D tier.
Wait, they're 2-5.
Actually, I think I like.
Do not say 6-7, bro.
They can be like, you know.
I think they're
in 2-5 now, but they'll come back. I think they'll go like.
I think they'll probably go like 8-9.
Yeah,
I don't know if they'll go 8-9. I don't know.
I think they are.
I was gonna go. I was gonna go a little lower than that. I don't think they'll go 8-9. I think they'll go 8-8. I think they'll go 8-8. I don't think they'll go negative.
I think they are a C tier team because of the way they've competed with teams like the Colts and the Packers.
You know what? That is a great
every single loss. They've only lost by like less than a touchdown.
That is a good point.
They're absolutely competing.
It's really their defense that sells. It's really their defense.
I don't know. I don't know about that one.
I think C.
Yeah, C. I'm fine with C. I think.
What you think, Robert?
Yeah, C's pretty good. Yeah, I like C.
And then the Falcons. The Falcons should be B.
We got the Falcons.
They played against
solid B tier.
I mean, they played against teams and like really, really good teams. Like who did they play up against last week? Was it the Bills,
Dolphins,
right?
And they got blown out.
The Dolphins, they got blown out. I said,
but
last
then they beat the Bills.
But they beat the Bills. Which is so weird.
Yeah, I think
you know what?
Like maybe B tier.
Yeah, they're like a bottom B tier. Yeah. They're definitely a bottom.
Anything to say?
You fucking idiots.
Yeah, we haven't let you talk at all. Go ahead.
I think I was just calling you guys idiots because you guys are saying lower B tier, but C exists. But never mind.
Well, we can't put them at C because they're not a C tier team. They're definitely a B tier team.
Yeah, they're a little better than the Cardinals, I think. So
I feel like they can be good if they allow.
I think they'll make the playoffs. I don't think the Cardinals are going to make the playoffs.
I think the Cardinals could too, but their division is too competitive. Both of the divisions are too competitive.
What are they? The Falcons are in the NFC South. They've got to play the Bucs and the Panthers and the Saints. They can beat the Saints. The Panthers will be a tough game. As much as I don't want to say that, the Panthers are actually.
Hey, bro, we catching strays right now. The Bucs are definitely. Are we seriously catching strays right now?
No. I don't mean to say that because they've been like their record has been so awful.
Yeah, we're doing good.
But I love the Panthers. But I love the Panthers.
Panthers are on my team.
I say we put them at B. I think we should put them at B.
I think you're either low B or high C.
I think B.
Let's go B then.
I think a low B. I think a low B works.
All right. Here we are with the Ravens.
I don't know how to feel about the Ravens. I like the Ravens.
Put them in the Jets tier. I don't like the Ravens.
They're not a Jets tier team. They
are 1-5.
They're 2-5, bro.
They're 2-5.
I
think they're a lower C tier team as the moment. They were in the playoffs last year. But they
but think about it. They have half their team out.
Yes. They had the chance to come back very well.
They had like 24 people out one game.
They do have the chance to come back very well.
Dude, all of their main starters were hurt.
Get better backups.
So you're expecting a team to have all these different backups that are great.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Dude, I'm just rage baiting.
I think C tier. I think I agree with this. I agree with this.
I think low C tier is where it's at because they could easily climb, and
they can come back. Obviously.
But they've been pretty buns. Yes. So let's go with C tier. All right, Buffalo Bills.
I don't even have to say. Hey,
I will make my case for S tier. I will make my case.
What is your case for S tier?
Good with A tier.
I'm fine. I'm fine with A tier, but I think if anything, they're a low S tier team. Just based off of
performances have been too on and off to be S tier at the moment, but they're not bad. That's for sure.
Name the Bills wide receiver 1.
Keon Coleman.
You know what? That is a good point.
Yeah.
See how barely anybody knows who Keon Coleman is?
Yeah, that's true.
And so that means their team has to be good.
They need wide receivers.
They do need a wide receiver.
Really
they need a wide receiver.
Jets, put them in the Jets.
No, the Panthers are 4. The Panthers are 4-4, and the teams that they have. The Panthers are 4-4, and the teams that they have beaten have proven back to back to be good teams.
I think we're in low B.
The Bears are 4-3.
Are we good with low B on the Panthers?
The Bears are 4-3. I'm good with that. The Bears are 4-3 in the NFC North.
They're not doing horrible.
They have the Packers.
They're
in there.
not the bottom of the division.
They have the Packers in there. They have the line. They're not the bottom of the division. They're not the bottom of the division.
They really are.
They're 4-3, which isn't a bad record. With the 4-3 is not a bad record.
It really is. They're above 500
for the week we're in.
Mm-hmm.
For the week we're in, 4-3 is not bad.
Yeah,
it is not. It's not a. I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I think they're low B tier. I don't think they're C tier. I think they're low B tier.
Yeah.
Do we think
where are they staying between these guys here?
I think between the Falcons and the Panthers, I think
up front here.
I think the Falcons will be up front just based off the teams that they've beaten.
The Bears,
but the Panthers and them are like neck and neck.
Honestly, I think theirs are right there.
I mean,
I would put him in C tier because honestly, Caleb Williams, he's not good yet. You can see a lot out of Caleb Williams, but he has a couple weapons around him, such as Roma Dunze, DJ Moore, and people like that. So you have to put it on an aspect that he has good weapons, but he's probably not. He's not using them correctly.
Mm-hmm. To be honest,
and so they're decent.
Look. I'm saying to be a 4-3 team and play these teams, they've played the Vikings, the Lions, the Cowboys, the Raiders, the Commanders, the Saints, and the Ravens, and they're 4-3. I think the teams that they have played and that they have beaten prove that they're a good team.
Yeah. Now, to be honest, I don't think we've seen a genuinely bad performance out of them so far. Utterly horrible performance.
I think obviously they're going to lose to the Lions and the Lions and the Ravens. I don't know who else they lost to. I think it was
Lions, Ravens.
I think it was the Washington. Was it Washington?
They beat Washington.
No. They won. No, they beat Washington. It was
the Vikings.
Who did they lose to?
The Vikings.
Was it the Vikings?
Yeah.
So they won. Yeah. That's right.
Okay, I think we got a good player right there.
Yeah, definitely low B tier, edging towards C tier.
Oh my
I feel
God, the
All right,
Bengals.
the Bengals. I think they're C tier.
Okay.
Middle C
I don't think
tier.
they're C tier. I don't think
I
they're.
like C
I don't think they're C tier.
I don't think they're good enough to be B tier. I don't think they're bad enough to be D tier. It's got to be C.
Oh. Well,
So
I don't know, because you know what, that's a good point. I just
Typically,
feel like
they're in B tier with Joe Burrow, but since they have Joe Flacco, they're a little worse. So,
well, I don't think it's a Joe
C.
Flacco problem. I think it's a coach problem. They shouldn't have lost the Jets game. They shouldn't have lost the Jets game.
That's true.
The Jets game.
Bro, it's because their defense isn't stepping up. They honestly need a better defense.
The defense.
A lot of teams this year lack defense. I'm gonna say that right now.
That is true.
A lot of teams
We've seen a lot of
lack a good
shootouts.
defense. Yeah.
Especially this one right here.
Yeah, that is true. That is
I'm
true.
pretty sure that's your team, Ace.
That is my team. That is my team. My uncle played for them in the 90s. He won a Super Bowl with them. Hey. Yeah.
Sweet.
So
This one right here is definitely not lacking in defense. The best in the league.
No. I think the Broncos. No, I don't think it's the
the
Broncos. defense.
Steelers are the best in the league.
All right.
Okay.
Nicholas.
I don't think the Broncos.
All right, back to the
There's
Bengals.
nothing-
I think they're
Bengals
C tier.
C tier. The Browns are
I
also
think C tier is perfect.
the Browns.
Where
And we're
within
the
these
Cleveland
though?
Browns.
The Browns.
And we're the Cleveland Browns.
The Browns. I think the Browns are our first D tier team. Honestly, because they're 2-6. They're 2-6.
Honestly, where do we think these match up? Is this the right order?
I think.
Why are we putting them
Lamar
I
Jackson's
think
back,
it
right?
might be like this.
Lamar Jackson's back, right?
Yeah.
I think he's back for this next week. So maybe like that.
I would say, yeah. The Browns are D. Just go ahead and throw them in D.
Yeah, they're not
I don't
Jets
think.
bad, but they're not this
no.
good.
I would throw the Cowboys in C tier.
I think
low
you
C tier.
could argue for C tier for the Browns.
I think you could. It's the same thing with the Cowboys. You could argue that they're low B tier, but at the same time,
Honestly, I think the Cowboys are low B tier because
Cowboys deserve to be.
Well, they're I want to give them the benefit of the doubt. I want to give them the benefit of the doubt, but our defense can't get anything going. Our defense can't get anything going, and the teams we have lost to. You know what? Fuck it. We tied the Packers. We tied the Packers. We could have beat the Packers. We could have beat the Packers. That's all I have to say.
bro, we are
put them in low B tier
Robert right now.
Put them in low B tier.
Robert,
You want to know why? The Cowboys are so much better? Because they have George Pickens. Put him at B.
Well, their lineup has changed a lot. They've Javonte Williams wasn't there last year. He's new. By the way, this is Rico Dowell's first year with the Panthers, and he already alone is fighting for being RB1. You guys should
he's
start
got like
Rico Dowell.
500 yards in 2 games almost.
He almost got. It was almost 400. He got almost 400
like
in 2 games.
Close to 500.
You guys should have started rather than
I don't know why they keep wanting to do Chuba, but they keep doing it.
Yeah.
Let's get this out of the way real quick.
No. Get him out of there.
They were right next to the Jets. They were
we
right
can't get this one out of the way.
Yeah, we can't get that one out of the way.
All right, Broncos.
Yeah.
I think they're an A-tier team.
Broncos are an A-tier team. The teams that they have gone up against and beat are good.
They've had very
really
close losses when they're
very close losses. But the only reason I think I would argue B tier is maybe they're 6-2. Only losses I can argue against were the Chargers loss is the only loss I can. The Chargers and the Colts both were really close games.
Yeah.
Really close games. So at the same time, you could argue high B tier, but at the same time, I feel like A tier almost. I feel like they're high A tier. I think they're above the Bills.
Honestly,
as of currently. But at the same time, the teams that they have beat aren't particularly very good. But I mean, let's see. Week 1, they come straight out of the gates. In week 1, they beat the Titans. Had amazing game. Lost to the Colts. Lost to the Chargers. They were getting off a 2-loss streak. They beat the Bengals. They beat the Eagles. They beat the Jets. They beat the Broncos, and then they beat the Cowboys. I think beating the Super Bowl winners says something right now because the Eagles I think the Eagles are really, they're one of the best teams to beat right now.
And they just pulled off that insane comeback against the Giants.
Well, they wouldn't.
And whoever they played this past Sunday.
It was the Cowboys.
Oh, yeah,
they played the Cowboys. There was another close game still. It was a close game, but they still... it was
I don't know about that one, bro.
No, it started off close.
Yeah, it did start close.
It started
and
off close.
And then it went away.
And then it went away. I'm sorry.
You're good.
So I'm not used to getting blown out.
Yeah. Robert, what do you
Usually, we have someone to stop the fucking run and stop, maybe sack the quarterback a couple times, but, we didn't want to give him money, and we gave him away.
Okay, Robert, what you think?
What?
About the Broncos?
Broncos, high A tier.
The Broncos?
Yeah.
Yeah. The Broncos and the Patriots have the same record.
Bronx Patriots have same record. I love the Broncos. I think they can go. All right, so the Broncos, they can be contenders within the next few years, and that's something. And that's a hill I'm willing to die on.
I think they're contenders right now.
Yeah, they're doing really good right now.
I think they're contenders right now. As of right now, they're contenders.
All right, Detroit Lions. That got to be S tier.
S. That's the S tier team. That is the team. They are the team right now.
They had a rough start, but ever since they have been incredible on both sides of the ball.
Shout out to my boy Jared Goff.
Shout out to Jerking Goff.
All right.
Okay. Okay. No, but in all seriousness, St. Brown, that's my boy. He giving me my fantasy points. I hope he has a good game this week. I hope he has a good game this week against Minnesota. They play the Vikings. Vikings are 3-4, but the Vikings should not have been 3-4. They should have beat the Eagles.
Hey, now. Let's go to Green Bay.
Green Bay Packers.
Green Bay is the only team in the league right now besides the Colts.
Low A tier.
No, I think they're S tier. Because they're the only. Think about it. They're the only team in the league right now that, other than the Colts, that has one loss. They only have one loss. They're 5-1. They do
have a tie.
5-1-1. They did tie with the Cowboys, so I will give it.
Okay, now that you say that, I think they could wedge right here.
Yeah.
I like that.
I like that.
I like that. But as of currently, they have been looking good. So I think this ranking will change later on. I think they will go up to S tier.
Right.
The Houston Texans.
Jets.
Ooh, that's a hard one.
Jets.
They might be the epitome of C. They might be the best C tier team.
They were playoff contenders last year.
Huh? Yuri? Hold on. You just said that the Texans are C tier.
The best C tier team, yes. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay,
They're 3-4. They're 3-4 in the team. You have to remember the teams that they've beat.
Right. They are starting back.
No. The defense is good. I'm not backing that one out. They've allowed, like, what was it, 20? They've allowed less than 20 points per game.
They're starting back up, though. They're starting to ramp back up.
But their offense is fun.
All I'm saying is the teams that they have played against, starting off the gates, they play Rams, Bucks, and Jags. That alone, those three teams alone. Tough games. And they almost beat every team. It was 9-14.
And then they played the Seahawks, and they played...
The Bucks was the closest game there, I think, because it was... and that is the only reason I think I can argue low B tier is because of the game with the Buccaneers. The Buccaneers are not a bad team. The Buccaneers are definitely an A tier team. I feel like. I mean, 20-19, dude. Bucks had 20. They had 19. One point game. You could argue B tier. And then I'm not going to try and argue the Ravens because the Ravens didn't have any starters. I think you might be right, but they did beat the 49ers this week, and they did put on an impressive show.
Yes, their offense came back that game.
Yeah,
I think if they have a great next game against the Broncos, I think that'll really make them a B tier team. Yeah. I think it'll definitely make them a B tier team. The Colts are an S tier team.
The Colts are absolutely an S tier team.
I mean, the games they've been putting on,
but still very close.
The games they've been putting on,
I jerk off to Daniel Jones
are just
what?
Are just beautiful games. Just beautiful games.
Must have been the wind, Yuri. Must have been the wind. Yeah, not much to say about the Colts. They've been incredible so far.
They've been incredible. I mean, the only way I think that this can look bad for them is if they take a loss this week
to a bad
against
team.
the Steelers. Against the Steelers. The Steelers aren't a bad team. They're a B team.
No, they're the worst team in the league. Playing up.
That's why the Jets are there, by the way.
But if they lose against the Steelers, I think that'll really say something as far as the S tier category, because the Steelers defense is fucking awful. It's in shambles. It is the worst thing I've fucking seen. No. I don't care. I don't care.
Fuck you.
I don't care.
I'm going to grab your butt cheeks.
Let me speak. I don't care what you have to say right now. I like the Steelers. I'm stating my case on why. Why the Colts. No, I'm stating my case on why I think the Colts are going to lose. Let me keep saying what I'm going to say, dog.
Good.
I think, if they lose, if the Colts lose and they have, if I'm just saying the only way I can see this game really being close is if Aaron just does Aaron. If Aaron balls out like usual, like he'll have those. I don't know if you've noticed, he'll have those couple games where he'll put up,
Perk Rogers.
Great yardage. Yeah, he'll turn into Perk Rogers all of a sudden. The Bengals game wasn't the greatest performance we've seen from him, but then again, it's not just Aaron's fault. He threw one pick in that entire game. You can't count the second one. Second one's DK Metcalf's fault.
Yeah, you might as well just be doing the Steelers right now. So
I think we got a little sidetracked
here. Not low B tier, upper B tier.
I think put him above.
Might be the top of B tier.
Put him above the Panthers. But I'd say put them above the Panthers.
I think they're above the Falcons.
I don't think they're above the Falcons. Because the Falcons beat the Bills.
Yeah, but then they just got blown out by the Dolphins.
They did just get blown out by the Dolphins.
Barbecue chicken alert.
Honestly, I think we got to put the Falcons under the Panthers simply because we shut them out 30-0 earlier.
You know what? That is a great point. That is a great point. Everyone thought that game was going to be awful. I think you could also make the case that the Bears could go up higher in this one.
Mm-hmm.
Too,
the Bears are
which
more
is
consistent
so weird to
than
say.
the Falcons.
I would say, yeah, we
and the Cowboys are more
going back
consistent than the Falcons.
That is true. Anyways, the Jaguars. The Jaguars are.
That's a B tier team.
That's above the Steelers. That's above the Steelers. That's above the Steelers 100%.
No, they aren't. No, they aren't. No, they aren't.
I think they're right there.
They're not above the Steelers.
I think they're above the Steelers. I think they're above the Steelers.
What do you think, Robert?
I think
Steelers are the best team in the fucking nation.
All right, bro.
Okay. He's being biased right now.
I'm not being biased.
I think they're right here.
First week, Panthers and the Jags play. They beat the Jags. Panthers.
Yeah, we did play first week.
And the Jags.
We got blown out.
Panthers and the Jags play. And the Jags win. Now, they come off a tough loss from the Bengals game, but they bounce back, beat the Texans, then they beat the 49ers, then they beat the Chiefs, lose to the Seahawks, and they've lost to the Rams. Both of those teams
I see
are amazing, but the only reason I think that the Steelers might be a little better is because of that Rams game. It was a blowout completely. It was 7-35, but there were a lot of blowouts. There were a lot of blowouts this week.
Yeah. I think the Chiefs are here. They're not fully back yet, but they are definitely coming back.
I would put the Bills over the Chiefs.
Yeah, put the Bills over the Chiefs because
as of currently.
See what they did to the Ravens with Lamar.
Hey, you know,
I guess that is a fair point.
Check the Ravens IR real quick.
Did you see what they weren't very injured back then, Robert. This was like week 3.
Barbecue chicken alert.
I think they fit pretty well right there. They could go over Green Bay, but I think that's pretty good. They're on their way up.
They definitely are on their way up, but I think
hate them, but they are on their way up.
All right.
I think the Bills are doing really good.
Right, but they've had much more up and down recently.
But
the Chiefs have been
I guess that is true. The Chiefs have just been playing really well. But then again, you could argue putting them over the Packers.
I mean, we could just that they do get help from the refs. So like,
they do.
Well, I mean, I don't mean to say anything, but so do the fucking Eagles. So do the Eagles, dog. Some of the Eagles play calls,
and they're right there.
Jesus Christ!
All right.
Chargers. Here we go. This is where I will make my case.
No, S tier because of Madison Beer.
Yep.
Everybody agrees with that.
Top of B tier, I think.
No, S tier because of Madison Beer. That will be my case forever.
I think they're 5-3, like the Chiefs. I think they beat the Chiefs.
They're better than
so I think they're an A tier.
They're an A tier team.
I think they're an A tier team. Just based off of the
I think they're
just based off the teams they've beaten. Think about it. They've beaten the Broncos.
B tier or the bottom of A tier.
But think about it. They've beaten the Broncos and they've beaten the Chiefs.
That's true. That is definitely true. Yeah, let's do that.
All right.
The Rams. Ooh.
I like the Rams. B tier. I like the Rams.
B?
B.
I think they're over the Packers. I think they're right there.
I think we have to take this into consideration real quick.
They beat tough opponents like the Colts Their only loss.
Their only loss is to the Colts. So I think my argument for them
Colts only loss
is putting them is putting them in S tier. That is I think they're an S tier team right now. I think just based off of they beat the Colts, and the Colts are 7-1. Get ready to be 8-1.
Yeah, honestly, that might be S tier.
Yeah. Actually, no, never mind. All right, so let's do the Raiders. Just put them in the Jets tier.
Yeah, definitely.
Don't put the Raiders in Jets tier. The Raiders have a hard time, coach.
Everybody
a hard
was
coaching
very high
team.
on them going into. Everybody
I don't
was
think they're
high
Jets
on them,
tier,
including me. But they have just been.
I think
horrible.
they're a D tier team.
No,
I think
Jets
they're a D
tier.
tier team.
They have been disappointing.
They're 2-5. The Browns are 2-6.
They're either the bottom of D tier or the top of Jets.
I think they're the bottom of D tier.
Let's go with that then. Dumpster fire Dolphins.
The Dolphins are 2-6. I think they're above the Jets. You know what? Go ahead and do me a favor.
Actually, they might be here.
Move the Dolphins. Yeah. And then move the Raiders down, I think. Move the Raiders down.
Yeah, I like that. D for dumpster fire.
Vikings time.
Ooh. I think lower B.
Or
upper C. No.
Lower C tier. They're having quarterback.
They might slot right there.
No, they're having quarterback problems.
They are having quarterback problems. No, I meant right there. I think they slot right there.
That's because of their incompetence, though. They could have won the division. They could be winning the division right now with Sam Darnold. Let's be honest.
But they don't. They're not doing that.
Yeah, because they're a bunch of idiots. Let's really be honest with us.
Like the Steelers.
No, the Steelers aren't idiots. Terrell Austin is an idiot.
I think they slot in right there. I don't know what y'all think.
They beat the Bears. So
that
was a close game. But that was a close game. It was a close game.
Yeah.
Well, right. This year it apparently fucking is.
I just got paid on my pants.
They lost to the Falcons. They blew out the Bengals.
Really bad. That was with Jake Browning, though.
Lost to the Vikings, or lost to the Steelers. Won against the Browns.
Yeah.
Almost beat the Eagles. They should have beaten the Eagles. Or
they
at least
were pretty
tied
close
them.
Against the Steelers, too. I think they might actually be here.
Yeah, and Skylar Thompson got fucking robbed in Dublin while they were at it. So
that is my favorite thing in the world. He was beaten and mugged in Ireland.
Yeah, I think they slot in right about there.
This next team, the Patriots, are making an amazing comeback.
All right, wait. Say his name. Say his name.
Drake May.
Kayshawn Booty.
I mean, they have amazing
I
corners.
Think they're here.
They're on both sides of the ball. They're good.
Well, they need receivers. The only notable one is Booty.
Stephon Diggs. Stephon Diggs can ball out. Stephon Diggs can ball out. This is really.
I think we're here.
Really weird. I think they're ahead. Put them above Kansas City, I would say.
Ooh, I don't know about. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, I like that. What do you think, Robert?
I like the Patriots.
Right here, you think is good?
Yeah, that's good.
All right. The Saints, they haven't done that bad. I think they're the leaders of D or the bottom of C.
Their team is getting carried by Chris Olave. Let's be honest.
No.
What do you mean no?
Not really.
You're a dumb planker.
I think they're upper D tier, lower C tier.
I'd put them in D. I'd put them in D.
I don't think they're as abysmal as these. I think they're pretty on par with the Browns right now. I think they're right there.
I think
the Giants. Ooh.
Okay, no. The Giants,
and they beat the Eagles.
I think they're.
Let's be honest.
2-6, and they beat the Eagles. I don't think they're B tier. I think they're high C tier though.
They're high C tier. No, because they're gonna be a little bit worse now because Malik Neighbors out.
Malik's out and Cam's out. So you know what?
They beat the Eagles without Malik Neighbors.
But they needed Scat Pack.
They do need Scat Pack. He's gone now.
I'd say take him, put him in between.
I think here.
Yeah. Huh? Yeah, I like that. The Eagles, 6-2 team. The teams that they have beaten are competitors.
I would say about there.
I like that.
I think the Chiefs are. I think the Chiefs. Well, I can't say that because they did beat the Chiefs this season, in the regular season, and wasn't exactly pretty.
Yeah.
All right. What about?
Ooh.
The Seahawks. I like the Seahawks.
The Seahawks this year.
Right there.
I don't think so.
Take.
I can see how one could say that.
Their defense is quite good, and their offense has been doing very well.
I can see how one could say that, but I don't think they have made a strong enough case yet.
Actually, yeah, they haven't played the best teams yet. Probably here. Maybe a little lower.
Well, because what's their schedule? They played
Texans.
Who they play? They started the season off 49ers, beat the Steelers,
Texans,
blew the Steelers out, blew the Saints out, almost lost to the Cardinals though. Lost to the Bucks, beat the Jags. They beat the Jags, and it wasn't a very close game, but it was still a decently close game. Beat the Texans. I think all the teams that they have beaten.
I think they're.
Was Marcus there?
Because the
have been good, but I think take them. I think they're on the lower end of A tier. I think they're on a low end of A tier right now.
Either here or maybe here.
I think they're on the lower spectrum. I think the Bills and the Chargers are doing better right now.
Take shit on the mic. Oh my God.
Marcus, he's recording.
How did Marcus get here?
Because it's his server.
He get here.
Marcus, we're looking at NFL tier list.
Dude, you gotta mute him.
Don't mute me. Don't take a shit.
Down.
Listen, we used to live in a proper country. That is until they banned drinking and driving. Because what do you mean I can't? No, listen. What do you mean I can't work? I can work 11 fucking hours working on vehicles, and then not get in my car and have a beer on my way home.
I mean, if you have it towards the end of your drive, it probably won't kick in until you get home.
Oh fuck!
One beer should not kick in at all.
All right.
I think the Niners are an S tier team.
I would not say S tier.
Fully healthy, they would be an S tier team. Fully healthy there.
Well, they're 5-3. They're 5-3, but they beat the Seahawks. They beat the Saints. They beat the Cardinals. Lost to the Jags. Beat the Rams.
They're
though.
Here.
Lost to the Bucks. Beat the Falcons. Beat the Texans. Or lost to the Texans.
I think based off what they've done with a very injured roster, they're doing very good for.
And Mac Jones has been playing scary well when he did start.
I think they slot in about right here.
God damn it!
Or right
with the Niners. I'd say put the Niners. I'd say put the Bills over the Niners. I'd say put the Bills over the Niners because I think they're over the Seahawks. I think they're over the Seahawks and the Niners.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Bucks S tier.
The Bucks are so good, but they've fallen off just a little bit. They might be right there.
They only have 2 losses. They only have 2 losses. They're 6-2.
Good, but they're getting really injured. It's not looking.
But think about it. The 2 teams that they did lose to are good teams. They lost to the Seahawks and they lost to the Lions. The Titans.
I think they might be worse than the Jets.
Just a bad.
Their only win is by pure luck. Their win was by talent.
The Titans are in the Jets here.
The Titans are 1-7. The Titans are 1-7.
The Jets are 1-7 as well.
Move the Raiders up. Move the Raiders up. Put them in high D because I think of that list. No, put them in high D. Put them over the Browns and the Dolphins.
The Raiders are worse than these guys.
I don't know. You might have a point, but
yeah, they just blew out the Falcons. These guys are pretty even. They blew out them.
I don't know how to feel about Washington.
I think
3-5.
They're starting to crumble. I think they might be right. I think they're like right there at the moment. Jane Daniels has been injured a lot.
I think they're above the Texans.
So is Terry McLaurin.
I think they're above the Texans as of right now.
They have had less tough opponents, though, I believe.
Well, who was their schedule?
They played the Giants.
Let me check their schedule. I actually don't know. I know they played the Cowboys. I watched that game. We kicked their ass. You know something crazy? We blew out the Commanders 22-44. We lost to the Broncos 22-44. Exact score.
Okay, let's see.
Okay, so they beat the Giants. So they're better than the Giants, obviously.
They got blown out by the Commanders, lost to the Bears, destroyed the Chargers, lost to the Falcons, destroyed the Raiders, lost to the Packers, destroyed by the Ravens. Wait, no, that's preseason. My bad.
You're talking preseason. This is this year here. So
they faced the Giants, Packers, Raiders, Falcons. Chargers.
Win, loss, win. Loss,
They're
win.
Like 3-5 right now.
Loss. Yeah, they are 3-5.
I think I like where they are, maybe a little bit higher.
I think the teams that they have played have been tough.
Yeah,
I don't think they're there. I don't think they're there strictly off the reason that they did lose.
At that point, I think the Falcons might be there.
Yeah, I can see how you could wager that, but I still think they're B tier. I still think the Falcons are a B tier team. I think put them behind.
Yeah, I did.
I think either put them behind or in front of the Commanders. I still don't know how to feel about the Commanders. I haven't got a solid opinion on them this year.
Did lose to them. So I think this is good here. Or Commanders right here.
It's really hard to say. They're coming off a blowout game.
And they've been fighting some pretty tough opponents.
They've had some pretty good opponents so far. Nothing.
I think this is pretty good right here.
Yeah,
I mean, last year in the playoff round, they beat the Bucks, they beat the Lions, they beat the Eagles. They lost to the Eagles, but they went really far. And I think this year just isn't the greatest looking year for them.
I think they're going to end up going 9-8.
They're 3-5. They still have a shot at the playoffs, and they still have a shot at making the Super Bowl. You know, they could go 9-8. They could go.
I think
10-8. They could go. Well, who knows?
I think their ceiling at this point is probably 11-6, and they could crash pretty hard if these injuries continue.
All right.
There are a lot of teams on this list.
Oh shit! I clogged the toilet.
Who I imagine will fall off.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Chargers are going to fall off. Of the Super Bowl I want to see right now, I want to see the Jags. I want to see the Jags, honestly. Jacksonville.
Yeah.
I got Jacksonville looks good. This will be one of the only years Jacksonville Jaguars have made the playoffs, isn't it? I don't think they made the playoffs.
They made the AFC Championship one year, not too long ago.
Yeah. With Blake Bortles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But hey, here's our tier list. This is what we got.
Yeah. I still think the Steelers should be S tier, but that's just me, I guess.
All right.
They played in 2023. That's who it was. They played 2023. They lost to the Rams.
All right.
The Chargers.
I think that's it. That's our tier list. This is the video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
guys,
well,
thanks
I'm
for
going to go
watching. Like and subscribe and comment, or I'm going to touch you.
Follow Rob Short. Subscribe to Rob Short. Follow it on TikTok, X, Instagram, anything that you want to. I'm on everything.
Will be returning.
Follow my MySpace.
What about me?
I don't
You
know.
have MySpace?
You have MySpace?
Follow my kids. Follow my Twitter. Follow everything. I have everything.